Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In the previous video, we talked about what exactly data types are and what exactly frameworks stand for and what are the names of frameworks we talked about. But today's particular video will try to talk about how we can write it down the data types and how Python will understand data types, and along with that we will talk about a data structures. Now you can see that. Now just see my screen carefully, it will be very easy to understand. Now if you want to print something in Python, just you have to write print statement. Again, always remember when we are writing in Python, that is something important. You cannot change this to capital P or capital PRINT. You cannot write this as it is, we have to write. We cannot change it, right? Now one more thing. Whenever I am writing something in Python, print is a statement to print the value. Within print, if I'm writing, for example, London, yeah, but sir, why I'm writing this single quotes? Because this is important. Even though I have explained to you yesterday what exactly string is one of the data type. So whenever we write something in Python within the single quotes or double quotes, Python will identify this is string automatically come here. If I'm writing here print statement, I can see London is output. But sir, how Python will understand this is a string data type? I'll show it to you. If I'm writing without print statement, it will also work in Google Colab. If I'm writing here, for example, hello world, right? Python will understand this is a string data type. If I'm writing single quotes, write this, Uttam, anything I can write within the single quotes, Python will understand Uttam is also a string. How Python will understand? This is how Python smart enough is. So how do I check, sir, whether Python is understanding or not? There is a one function, typ, type of Uttam. If I'm writing type of Uttam, I can write single quotes or double quotes, both are same. If I'm writing type is a inbuilt function in Python, I can see it is a string data type. Okay, so in the similar manner within the type, if I write some value 15, what it will be? It will be it will be integer. You can see that. If you're writing 15 point some value, Python will understand this is a string data type, not this is a float data type. Always remember, if I'm not using quotes, Python will understand. If you're writing single or double quotes, Python will understand this is a string data type. For example, if I write this exact number into the string, double or single, both are same. If I'm writing this, what it will be? What type of data it is? It is again a string data type. Always remember, if I'm writing single or double, any quotes, both are same. Then sir, why single or double both? I'll tell you, that is a different terminology behind it. That's something I'll explain it to you later. What exactly the agenda for single or double quotes both. Now, if I run this, Python will understand this is a string data type. As simple as that. Now, there are some more functions we'll talk about. I will tell you more things. Come here. If I'm writing print of any number 50, anything I can write with value 50 or without print. I can write with print or without print. So, sir, Python will automatically understand if I'm writing 50, Python will understand, okay, 50 is a number. If I'm writing 50 point some value like this, Python will understand this is a float data type. So you don't need to specify like another programming languages. If we have an understanding, we have to specify, okay, this is a float data type, this is an integer data type. Python will automatically understand because Python is smart enough. Just write the number, it will understand automatically. Now, one more thing. Now we are talking about one more concept that is called a variable. Very simple it is. Now come to my screen. I'm writing a is equal to 10. Tell me, this is something we talked about in our 10th, 12th standard, not even the 10th, 12th, in the second or third classes, right? Tell me, if I'm writing a is equal to 10, and if I'm writing b is equal to 20, and if I'm writing C is equal to A plus B, and here I'm saying print C. Tell me what will be the output, and the output will be 30. Why? Because the value of A is 10, 20, and here I'm saying A plus B, that will be 30. Now, sir, what you're trying to say over here? What is my A here? A is nothing but a variable. A is called a variable. This is something we did in our 10, 12 standard. And what is 10 here? 10 is called a value. I am saying a value. Like the similar manner. What is B? B is the variable. What exactly variable stands for, sir? Variable is nothing but a where help you to store the data. It's simply nothing but where you will store your data. Again, sir, I can write 20 anywhere. I don't need exactly to store the value, right? Yeah, that's working, right? Then why I am storing into the variable? Like the variable name can be anything. Variable name is D also, anything. Why I am storing this data 20? 20 is my value. Why I am storing into D? Because if you want to use this number 20 somewhere else, you can use if you are storing into a variable. For example, if I'm saying like this 100 plus D, tell me what will be the output. 100 is a number and D is also a number because D contains a value 20. So the output will be 120. This is how variable is important. As simple as that. Now variable name can be anything. Now come here. I can write variable name is Uttam. I can some value, anything I can say, and you have to just call Uttam. Again, you can use a print statement. Without print, it will work. See, Uttam is a variable now. But sir, you cannot do it capital Uttam. Why? Because variable name should be as same as it is created, like this manner. Now, one more thing. So, sir, can I do like this also? At the rate or some special character? Can I use this also? Will that work? Yeah. U or is equal to some value. Will that work? No, it will not work. Right? See, command is not found. See, this is a different type of a command. If I'm writing this percentage U, will that work? This is a special character also. Will that work? No, it is giving you some error. Why it is giving an error? Right? Because special values is not allowed at the time of variable. So you cannot use special character. Can you use dash? No, you cannot use it. See, it will give you an error. So always remember, you cannot add a special character at the time of creating a variable at starting. So can I use like 12u? Can I create like this? No, we cannot. So a number at the time of a variable you cannot use. Just remove this, just write 12. So a number you can add after the value, like after you can write 1 2. Yeah, this is my variable name. What is my variable name? My variable name is u12, right? This is how you can create a variable. You cannot use this dollar symbol. Yeah, see like this. I can create one more value. Will that work? It won't work. Why? Because special character like this is not allowed, not even starting, not even at the end. Always remember. But a number is allowed, but not at starting. It is allowed at the end. That's something, one thing we have to remember. But again, say, can I use like this U12 space YY15? Can I use like this variable also? No, because space is also not allowed. These are the restrictions we have to remember at the time of when we are dealing or working in a Python. So space is not allowed. Rather than space, you can use underscore always. This is always a good practice. Now this will work. Now call this variable. If this variable contains a value 50, this is how it works. Again, you can replace a value. This variable contains a value 50. Now you can replace a value like this, hello. I can use this also. Then the value will be changed. But sir, one thing I want to understand. If I'm writing rather than hello, Python will understand this is a number. But if I write hello directly, won't Python will understand? No. No. Why? Why? Because Python will understand hello is a variable. Can you see this? Here I was calling Uttam, right? without quote, if I'm writing a character, it's nothing but it should be a string, right? But if you're not using double quotes or single quotes, Python will understand this is a variable, right? This is a variable, right? If I'm calling hello here, Python will understand hello is a variable which you have created somewhere, but it's not created, so it will give me an error. See, it is giving me an error. And what is the error? Always make sure read the error. Name error, hello is not defined. So you have to use double or single quotes. That will be easy for you to understand. This is how these things work. So within this particular video, we talked about variables, how to create a variable, and the data types we talked about earlier. Now, in terms of variable, how to write a code in Python, we have started today's video. So please make sure you do the practice, and rest things we'll try to cover to the next videos. So take care everybody, and please do the enough practice. Thank you everyone.